Hey, nice to meet you guys. My name is Lennix, the managing directors of OKX. So very excited to be invited to speak at Taipei Blockchain Week. Very excited to meet you all. So I think today I will probably talk a little bit about OKX and the entire crypto, especially related to the recent industry saga, what we call it, triggered by FTX incidents and a lot of related risk events. So I think we probably start from why we are here, why exchange is becoming so important piece of the industry currently. So predominantly, we are, all the years should be purely just a matching engine. Our job is basically facilitate equally buyer and seller to trade and to match and to execute prices on certain token or certain underlying, what we call it. But that is actually a very difficult job, but because we're an exchange, we're actually operating a marketplace. And marketplace mean you need to maintain fair and transparent to all kind of market participants. So what's really important is what exchange is actually working on is to building a very solid and robust marketplace for everyone. Everyone, regardless your retail, regardless or institutional, we will execute, we will implement the same rules and applicable to everyone. That's our first job. And the second job is whether or not we can provide sufficient solid product, tradable product, and for different kind of market participant. So that's why all kind of different kind of users can execute trading strategies within the same platform under the same market mechanism. So we call it the entire space for as an exchange should be playing a role as what we called a price discovery process of all kind of different kind of underlyings. That's what we do. That's what we should focus. So, but a lot of exchanges, that's the beginning of all exchanges, what we call the Binance, what we call OKX. We run matching engine, that's it. And we build products like derivatives products, options, spots as well. That's what we do. But a lot of exchange some of the exchange go a little bit maybe far beyond this kind of basic business model. For reference case like FTX, they actually operating in a manner that they are operating exchanges. At the same time, they are also a very sophisticated hedge fund or market makers or traders in crypto. So essentially, if you take consideration that FTX plus Animator, is essentially they're not just an exchanges. They're actually using exchanges as a really cheap source of funding to fund their trade and positions and Animator. That's my not necessarily the basic intention, but that the reality and the results that we can see so far when story unfold is look like they're using FTX as a cheap source of funding to fund their positions. That's particularly very bad practice, not just on crypto exchanges, but also TradFi. But we do have some experience. We did have a lot of different kind of experience before previously in TradFi already. So what we call a commingled kind of money fund for different kind of purpose, especially in-house purpose and trading purpose. So that's it. The implications of the industry is severely damage the reputations and competence from the outside perspective, even the user perspective. on the exchange level or all the crypto-related platform. So that part is a bad news to the industry. But the good news is because of that particular industry saga, or particular event, all the legitimate players, especially exchanges, they were starting to actually increasing their transparency like substantially. So I'll take an OKX as an example. We might be the very first one to announce and execute what we call a proof of reserve, make it publicly available to public, to everyone on the web page. That's first step. So it basically means that we can, every kind of single token could be audited via a cryptographic counting procedures, what we call a Merkle tree leaf procedures, so that the user can actually verify whether or not the balance that you see on the OKX app, whether or not it's at 1 Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoin, could be cryptographically verified within blockchain or on-chain data. So that's particularly very important progress for an exchange or crypto company like us to achieve transparency, right? Via a technological method. That's very, very important implication, because for the very first time, that a centralized company with the capability to handle client access, regardless your crypto or TradFi. I think in the crypto company, we are the very first one or very first industry sector that can allow customers to verify whether or not you have certain money or certain token within your warehouse via cryptographic method in relatively real time. That's very, very important implication, meaning that in crypto industry right now, even right now, we are achieving a transparency level even better than a bank. Imagine that, right? In your bank balance, you can never able to manage to verify whether or not you have really $100 bills sitting within the bank reserve. You trust the government, you trust the bank, you trust the regulation related to the bank. But right now, the crypto company, crypto exchange right now is achieving an even better level of transparency through technologies. And that's very important implication. And what we call, that's only the baby steps. We're going to have even more steps to further enhance the transparency to the user. And most importantly, is everything executed, implemented on a technological level. So essentially, what OKX want to do is first, after this, in terms of user protection, after incident, is we need to prove ourselves through technological method that every token is one-to-one back, 100% back, and there's no way that OKX can be commingled kind of money fund to trade. That's we want to achieve the transparency level to the user level. You as user, you can verify whether or not you have still reserve within OKX that you deposit in OKX. And at the same time, we want to build a unified experience on the central exchanges and Web3 wallets. So essentially, you will essentially have an entry portal and a gateway and a hub for you to access both centralized features like trading derivatives, IEO, or staking, right? But at the same time, you can maintain your self-custody wallet and can access and have the capability to access a multi-chain decentralized ecosystem. You can stake on Solana, you can stake on Ethereum and transfer access within a single unified app. And also you can potentially transfer back and forth from the all kind of different kind of dApps back to your centralized accounts to fund your positions in derivatives, for example. we want to build a unified experience. So going forward, OKX is going to be very much look like a hybrid exchanges of a centralized exchanges and a DEX at the same time. So today we are in Taiwan right now because we're really excited to the crypto development in Taiwan. We're very much exciting that the community here and all the talent in the US is so exciting. So we're hoping that OKX can leverage our capability to help to build the blockchain and Web3 ecosystem in Taiwan. We believe that we are heading to what we call a metaverse. We're based on the technologies of blockchain, crypto, and Web3. It's going to happen. We want to leverage our capability to build community and a technology review. I'm very sure that we're really closely together, and very exciting that we can meet you guys in Taiwan.